Big news today as Dune Awakening announced when their next big update is gonna be. They're also showing the contents of this patch, which is super exciting. So here we go. The Lost Harvest DLC and Chapter 2 free update arrive September 10th. Last 2 days before my birthday. How exciting! It will bring new contracts, new dynamic encounters, new archetype armors, character recustomization, and then in the DLC version, which is part of the season pass, I believe, it is new journey and quests, the treadmill, a brand new vehicle, new armors and weapon skins, and the new Doom building set and decorations. They even brought out a new trailer that we could debunk together and watch. Anyways, let's have a look at this trailer. I'm going to be pausing it in places to kind of debunk it a little bit. We'll watch it fully and then we'll like pause it in places and see what it's about. Oh! They're bringing the mother out. Jessica is that, maybe?
The Mithra's in pieces, the cargo's vanished, and no one knows what it really is.
The chair.
Arrakis is full of secrets. Ancient things buried deep. I need your help, stranger. That package is the key to everything. Find it. And don't let anything stand.
Oh, that looks so cool!
There's been a string of murders across the capital.
Uh-oh.
I don't know who we can trust.
You will work with my investigator and stop this killer before he strikes again.
That fang ring. Ooh, look at that. September 10th, let's go. Oh, here we go. Geez, that was a fun trailer. It was insane. There's quite a few things to like peel apart there that maybe I can do some justice on. We also have this bit at the end explaining what you get in each. So the free content update, so that's like with any version of the game that you can get all of this stuff. So you still be able to access main story and the character customization, dynamic encounters. If you have no idea what dynamic encounters are, they actually did do some of this in Conan Exiles a bit, where you like run across events happening and random bits and bobs. You could kind of call these Sardaukar dropships you see around dynamic encounters a little bit to give you an idea. So it might be things like micro events, small things like that. That would probably be dynamic encounters, what you're going to experience there. We also get the skill tree armors, which is the archetype armors, and hairstyles and tattoos. They did explain here what the archetype armors are. It was a little bit confused what it meant at first, but apparently it's like armor sets that represent what skill tree you're in. So like if you're a trooper or a planetologist or a Bene Gesserit, and I'm going to be honest, I'm looking at that Bene Gesserit one and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. And then of course if you want the DLC content, that is vehicle, side story, Imperial testing stations, building pieces, decorations, armor sets, and weapon skins, and a new emote. Anyway, let's do a little bit debunker-phoning around here. Let's see. We got this. I don't know what this is about. If this is armor, this is clearly some kind of radiation suit or like something to keep out bad things. When this guy's coming along, he's not like looking at this guy on the floor. He's looking this way, which makes me a little bit confused if he's actually like trying to like murderize this guy, or if his facial positions are just a bit weird. But he's not facing the guy on the floor, so it's a little bit strange. So maybe there's someone behind him, so maybe it's not adding up quite. I think there's probably more that meets the eye here, or maybe it's just a bit of an odd one. This person perhaps maybe our like antagonist or person that we have to figure out who they are. They might be the one committing the murders, who knows? And there we go. Oh! She's looking super good in this one. She's got like very fancy attire on with our character, and we're checking out something. So this is going to be like main story here going on. I'm pretty sure this is Jessica. It looks like Jessica. Maybe? It gives me the vibe she might be. She looks quite motherly. She's got the same kind of chaining on. So we'll see about that one. Then we go further into this one where we see this is going to be the new DLC Lost Harvest right there. So that's the new like story I think you're going to go through and stuff with that.
The cargo's vanished.
Side story, I should say. This, I have no idea what this is about, unless it relates to the ending, which I don't want to spoil too much in case like people haven't done this yet. I'm wondering if it's more like Talaxu kind of related things going on with this, or if it's something else completely different, but that's what it reminds me of when I had a look in the ending part.
Arrakis is full of secrets.
And it carries on. This is a testing station that already exists. Perhaps you have to go down into there and find the, like, evidence on who's murdering people. You go around the place, contracts and all that.
That package is the key to...
I don't know if this is a new... I'm guessing this is a new, like, skin we can wear. I think it might be. I don't know who we're quite talking to. This looks cool. Hang on, let's see it just drive past a little closer. There we go. Oh no, I missed it. Hang on. Yeah, look at this. I wonder what it's going to be like and how different it's going to be from the sand bike. I wonder if it's on par with the sand bike or if it's better than the sand bike. We'll have to see. I'm assuming you're going to need it for something.
There's been a string of murders.
We got this lady again, Mrs. Kitten Lady. You're going on more missions with her. Finding out why this murder's going on.
I don't know who we can trust.
You will work with my investigator.
This who is talking right now is definitely Count Femring. That's some of the archetype armor. The Bene Gesserit one looks so nice. That's a dynamic encounter right there by the looks of it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we got just the ending. A lot to look at and kind of figure out there. A lot of things to see. I'm very excited for more story though, I can tell you that. But that seems to be all the new stuff that is coming out very soon. I wanted to share it with you guys. Remember, September 10th is when it is coming out. Hopefully there's a good amount of story to play. I'm looking really forward to it. I was like left on a cliffhanger last time and I was like, oh, I want to find out more. So hopefully we do in this one. And we get to have a lot of fun with the update. So super looking forward to it. Very exciting news. And that would be it today. If you have not seen their roadmap yet, I do have a video and I'll put it in the end cards to watch if you haven't seen that yet or seen the roadmap. But either way, that will be it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I love you and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!